Hey everybody, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing next to this giant hole. Well, I'll tell you, I'm doing an experiment. I don't have power up here at the barn, so my options for heating this coop for the winter, because it does get down to like 0 sometimes here, my options for heating are pretty limited. So rather than try and get all high-tech and expensive and yada yada, I just remember something from watching a lot of Joel Salatin videos. And if any of you know me, he's kind of one of my idols, and he does a lot of regenerative stuff, and he's got a lot of great ideas, and it really makes sense. Now the idea I'm talking about in particular is he's got this like lofting or loafing area for his cattle during the winter, where he'll feed hay in these like little feed bunks or whatever, made out of wood, and he'll put wood chips down underneath where they eat, and old junk hay and stuff like that, whatever. And the cows do what they do, they drop and pee, and over time he will cover that up with more wood chips and hay. And what that does is throughout the winter it will compost. And one of the things that compost does is it generates heat. So this big hole here is all an effort to make a little bit of compost. So it's not very deep from the surface, but I'll have everything from the ground to just about level with this board. And these are 2x12s, so roughly about 1 foot of deep bedding. And it'll have chicken wire on the bottom, so that will help prevent anything from digging underneath and getting up into the coop, the run area. And then mixture of wood chips, cow manure, leafy stuff, whatever is green that's growing at the time, all of that on top, and then eventually even with this 2x12. Then that will be covered by this cattle panel in an arch, much like I did this summer for my cucumbers and watermelon and such whatnot, a couple squash plants I had. It'll be arched over. I'll have chicken wire all in there, so that way nothing can get in from the top. And then on top of that, greenhouse plastic. These layers, they'll be composting or not, whatever. They'll have a layer of wood chips on top. Chickens will have their run there, their food, their water, and everything. They'll do their business there, add to the mixture. Let's go ahead and finish leveling this up. And I gotta put dirt all around the sides and make it nice and solid. Then I'll start with putting some chicken wire on the bottom. We'll get this ball rolling. All right, so we filled in the gaps here on the outside. I'll probably have to go over it again as it settles, but that's okay. Use my level, got this all squared up with everything about equal to the height of the door. Come in and out here. All right, now it's time to start throwing some chicken wire on the ground. All right guys, that portion is done. So now if something's digging underneath, they'll have to go through that and 1 foot of compost to get inside. So just a little bit of a safety measure. Next up, we're gonna put these cattle panels in an arch all the way across. All right, these are fence post nails. They're gonna go along the upright portions here of this cattle panel. I wanna put this horizontal even with the top of the board. That way I have a gauge to go off of over here, making it even. Alright, I had to break out the big hammer, but that's the first one done. Look at that. I think that looks great. And that will extend all the way here with that piece. It's very exciting. It's all coming together. All come together really nicely. And voila. There she is. Awesome. I had a little bit of overlap, but said it once, said it twice, said it many times on this channel. It ain't gotta be pretty, it's just gotta work. And even at this point, this is just an experiment, so it should be fine. It'll be fine. All right, we have secured these two cattle panels together. Got this as close as I could here. Try and make it match up very nice and even. And with the overlap, it's a little difficult, but overall, I think it'll work. One thing I learned from doing the chicken coop, these need to be on the inside. Otherwise, they tear up what's on the outside. So it may seem like common sense, but when I was putting that tarp on the chicken tractor, I was not thinking about that. So anyways, lesson learned. Had some help earlier, didn't get a chance to film that, but just a recap really quick. We filled up a good portion of this hole with wood chips. That's going to serve as our deep bedding, and we put the last string of chicken wire up, so this will be totally enclosed here shortly. Went home and cut some boards up, get it ready for the door frame all in the front, and then we're going to put that up here shortly. You'll get to see that, and then it's supposed to be in the 30s the next few days, so we're just going to go ahead and throw the chickens in here, and that way they've got somewhere warm to go to, or at least out of the wind for the most part. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and do that. Let's set up and you'll get to see all of that. Had an extra set of hands. Don't you hate it when that happens? ugly, so you're not going in. As you can see, I drilled pocket holes here, so that way I could easily just butt this up. I don't really have screws that'll go in this way, so I figured make it snug here, and on the other side, it should be no big deal. Solid. And now it's time to go ahead and attach the door. Should I put the chicken wire on it first? I'll just attach the door, put the chicken wire on later. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, we good. I lied. We're gonna put the chicken wire on first. This, of course, has to be on the inside. I don't want anything overhanging. So that way when the wind blows, it doesn't tear up the plastic that's going to go on the outside. These staples are cheap. I say staples are cheap, but they're actually not very cheap. But considering they're protecting something that I have worked really hard on, they're pretty cheap. First things first, let's go ahead and put these hinges on. 3. Yeah. There we go. Happy with that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is very close to dark. I gotta finish this like right now. Well, now I know it's solid. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to catch these one by one. Okay, well, it's chicken wrangling time. Alrighty, I know y'all are not gonna like this. Got one. Got two. Three. This is going to take a while. Alright, last one. This one don't want to be caught. Alright, come on, chicken, 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 chicken. I don't even know if you can see this. There we go, that's good enough. Come here, chicken. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just want to give you a new home. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Got her. All right. There they are. Oh, my back hurts. I don't know what to think. I'll get you your food and your water. Calm down. Alrighty, now gotta string up the feeder, make sure that they have food, and make sure they know where to go at night. So we'll call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun building this, and it was a lot of hard work. It was probably about twice as hard and twice as long as what I thought it was gonna take, but we're not done yet. Still got to trim some excess up here. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.